Today's episode, Neuralink gets a second chance, Tesla leaks their new robotaxi, and Gigafactory Indonesia is back on the table. Elon Musk's brain implant company Neuralink has received a major new green light from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration that will rapidly expand the scale of Neuralink's human trial with their first brain-computer interface device known as the Link. The latest FDA approval grants the biotech company permission to implant a second human patient with their brain chip as early as June 2024. That second user will join Neuralink patient 0, Nolan Arbaugh, in the company's PRIME study, which is currently assessing the safety and effectiveness of the radical new brain implant procedure. Speaking of which, there have already been a few very well-publicized issues with Nolan's first implant procedure, mostly having to do with some of the ultra-thin and flexible electrode wires retracting from Nolan's brain tissue, which will inherently reduce the potential effectiveness of the Link. A new report from the Wall Street Journal reveals that most of the 64 wires originally placed into Nolan's motor cortex by an autonomous surgical robot had fallen out after about 1 month post-surgery. Nolan has said in a recent interview that only 15% of the Link electrodes remain in place today, but according to Neuralink, these remaining threads have stabilized, and improvements made to the software algorithms that decode his brain signals have restored Nolan's brain-computer interface capabilities. In light of this, Neuralink has made some changes to their implant procedure that have just been signed off by the FDA and approved for use in patient number 2. Neuralink says that one of the unexpected variables they've encountered has been the excessive movement of the human brain. The largest animal brain.
Yes, I have an RFID chip in my hand that's used as a key to unlock basically everything in our house. Obviously, I just use my hand to get into the house. And this is the main area which we live in. As you can see, the door's locked because it's red. Scan it. Hey, Chip Pup. We've got these doors and functions all around the house. This one's to our bedroom. And before you say, no, you don't, I got nothing up my sleeve, guys. Like, it's my hand.
We came across this and saw it being used in other societies.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Motb, my Yashar Allah Parim. This is Motb, son of Israel, son of Ephraim. Before I get started, I'd like to give all praise and honor to my power, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Kakadash. Shalom to the Akim Bagwath and the Bayan that's tuned into this video. That is peace to the brothers, sisters, and children that's tuned in this video. I want to say Salakia. I had to re-record this. They didn't catch my voice in the first recording, but you can see in the clips prior to this that is going into the Motb, the Karagma, and how it's really is becoming real prevalent. You know, they having MOT having that chip and dip parties, and they having that woman is viral for having one in her hand. You can see that Elon Musk has got another FDA approval to work on the second patient. But let's go into the precepts talking about this. This is Mark chapter 13 verse 22, and it reads, "For false Hamashiachs and false prophets shall rise and shall shew signs and wonders to seduce, if it were possible, even the elect." These people out here are lying spirits, in the spirit of Shaitan, Satan, the spirit of deceiving, lying, and they're very good at it. If like it says, it's possible, even if it was possible, they get the elect. But these people are rising to the occasion, and they're about to start promoting fake, false wonders, which is the Motb. What they're going to use? They're going to use that as, hey man, if you can't walk, if you can't see, get this Motb, and bro, we're going to fix those problems. They like to play like they're the power, but they're not. Let's go to the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 9, and it reads, "Even him whose coming is after the work of Satan," again, that spirit of Shaitan, the spirit of deception, "with all power and signs and lying wonders." Look, them lying wonders is going into that Motb, and plus many more other things that they do and that they push. But the big bomb is that Motb. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 9, and it reads, "And the third Alahayim followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast in his image, and receive the mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the power, which is poured out without mixture, and to a cup of his indignation." And indignation goes into righteous anger. "And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy Alahims and the presence of the Lamb." So if you get in this Motb, man, that's a one-way ticket into the that lake of fire, man. It's really gonna be missile fuel for that full of missiles. You're gonna be fire fuel, and it's not something that you really want, man. And most people be like, well, yeah, well, man, if that happens, I'm just gonna burn up real quick. That's not how that happens. Let's read the next precept. "And the smoke of their torment ascends up forever and ever." Imagine something be so hot that it burns you down to your spirit, down to your soul. "And they have no rest, nor day nor night, who worship the beast in the image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name." Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the power and the faith of Yahweh. Now, it's against, sinning is transgression of the law, which is breaking of the law. So it is a commandment. It is a law that you don't get this Motb, the Quran. So if you get it, you're breaking. You sinning. You're breaking the commandment. And some people may not know, but most people know the rage of sin. There's a book. Hold on. It's the book of Romans chapter 6, verse 23, and it reads, "For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of the power is eternal life through Yahweh HaMashiach Adonai Nawa." So if you're going out here, if you're going to come get this chip, man, it's death. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that, people don't, if we sin every day just by what we put on. I'm not going to sit here and say people are perfect. You're going to, the path is going to be crooked at first, then you're going to get on that straight line. You may fall a couple times. You have to get up and keep going. Like it says, righteous man falls 7 times, which is a complete amount of times. So you got to keep up and keep going. But man, if you out here and you talking about just getting an Motb, man, you're done. Or people say nowadays, you're cooked. You're done. You're going to die. But if you keep fighting the good fight of faith, and you keep trying to root yourself in this word, in this truth, you get eternal life through Yahweh HaMashiach Adonai Nawa. That's what you want to do. Because now that we see that this is being pushed, it's about to get pushed to a certain level that people are going to have faith and stand steadfast, so they do not bend nor break to the heathen's ways, man. Because once you get that, it's over. I'm not saying here it's okay to do any other sin. No, you should not be out here sinning. You need to try to offend less. But once you get this right here, it's over. This is the book of Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 through 17, and it reads, "And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in the foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number in his name." So, no matter who you are, they're coming at you. Small or great, rich or poor, free or bond. They're going to try to get you to get that Motb, and if they don't, they're coming out with a strong flood. But when they do, you have to make sure you stand strong and steadfast. And what they do is, if you don't get it, you're going to be an outcast. And they're like, you can't buy, you can't sell. Man, you ain't gonna be getting no groceries, you ain't gonna get no gas for your car, you ain't gonna be able to pay your bills. That's how they're gonna try to get people. Shoot, you probably won't even be able to work neither. But you gotta stand fast. This is the book of Revelation chapter 19, verse 20, and it reads, "And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophets that wrought miracles before him, and with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into the lake of fire burning with brimstone." Again, going back into the brimstone, that, man, if you just, man, this is really plain cut simple precept. It's not a lot of breaking down. The people that take this Motb, you are going to die. You're going to get hit with the missiles. You're going to be in that fire. Not only though, the beast, Babylon, and the false prophets, all these people out here that's pushing the wrong way of life, the person, shoot, Elon, that's making the Neuralink, and everyone else that's pushing this pure wickedness, they're gonna be right with you for sure. They're gonna be burning in that lake right with you. But that's not something that you want to be in. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 4, and it reads, "And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgments was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of the power, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads, or in their hands. They live and reign with Hamashiach 1,000 years." This is going into the elect. These are the people that, tried to fit their, and walk in the right way, got right with the Lord, and did not get that Motb. Now going into 1,000 years. 1,000 years is the period it's going to take to get our kingdom built. But I also do want to double down on this right here, because some people may be confusing that. I saw the souls that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua. We will have martyrs. People will pass away fighting for the truth. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 116, verse 15. It reads, "Precious in the sight of Adonai Yahweh is the death of his saints." It is precious to the Lord that you are here fighting for your faith and having so much faith that you are willing to die for it. You're ready to die for it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna come down. If you're not taking the ship, they're gonna be like, "Hey man, you gonna take the ship, or you gonna denounce Yahushua, or you gonna die? We're gonna kill you right now." There's going to be situations like that. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 25, and it reads, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. Whosoever will save his life shall lose it. Whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it." So when people are like, "Hey man, I gotta feed my family, man. I gotta keep my job. I gotta pay my bills. I gotta get this Motb," that right there, that split decision you made has cost your life. You thinking you making that decision to save your life has caused you to lose your life. But the people here that's going to stay with faith and keep fighting for the sake of Yahushua, you will find your life. You will be gifted life. But I want to do one on this precept, so I'm going to bring it out again. Because I feel like it's a good stopping part. Because right here is those who fought the good fight of faith, and then they ended up making on them chariots and being the elect. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 4, and it reads, "And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and the judgments were given unto them. And I saw souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of the power, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years." This lesson was edifying and able to give you some sort of peace. Before we break it down, we gotta give our praise and honor to our power, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Rakakadash. Shalom to the Agim, Mawat, and the Bayan that me tune in this video. That is peace to the brothers, sisters, and children that is tuning into this video. Shalom.